Hey guys, what's going on? PerXP, and this week I'm happy to bring you guys another episode of Advanced Warfare London site, and the map we'll be focused on this time is Quarantine, one of the new DLC 4 maps. And basically in this series I show you guys some of the multiplayer maps and give you guys some of my tips and tricks that I've learned throughout playing the maps. And I've been focusing on the DLC 4 maps lately because they're the most freshest and the most that people want to see. So first up here we have that little hiding spot that's good for calling score streaks. It's pretty simple. Next up here, that you guys could use for a nice little head glitch to kill people from the middle of the map. So if you want to use that's pretty good to use. Alright, so next up you guys could just see a nice general overview of the map, and like if you actually go in here you can actually peek around that corner a little bit and see people coming around, so that's why I like that spot over there. And then right here, if you want to like hide behind these vans and like also get a good line of sight from people coming around that corner, that's good as well, because they will most likely only be able to see your head and maybe your upper shoulders, so barely any of your body will be exposed. That is good. Then next up here we have this little ledge if you want to like see into their spawn more and be able to either spawn kill them or like see where they're spawning and just get a general good idea of where they are at. Alright, so next up what we're going to be taking a look at is another car, as we see in the back here. You guys can actually go on the ambulance again and kill if they're coming from that way. But yeah guys, we're just going around the map a little, and actually here it's actually pretty good because this is like the center tower and a lot of people come here. So if they're spawning over here, then you could shoot into their spawn and just go in and out of the tower for cover if you have to. So that's why it's a really good spot, especially if you have a silencer, to pick up streaks and just really get a lot of kills and be able to use that spot effectively. Alright, so next up what we're going to do here is we have a couple good camping spots in here. If you go prone and calling some score streaks, that's good to do in there. And then now we're on the other side of the map actually, and what we're going to be doing is going into this building. And so now this is where in the middle of the map, and this is actually where the map event occurs during the game. So don't step on that when the announcer says that whatever is being activated, because if you're on that when that opens, you'll die pretty much. So just try to avoid that at all costs, because it will kill you. And just right here is just some nice little head glitch spots that you could use to try to take people out, but you also just gotta watch out for behind you and people to your right, because they can clearly see you. But just also watch out, because when that hole does open, it's nothing but death if you do jump in there. So do watch out for that, because it could be pretty frustrating if you do die in there. And then basically this is just the same spot but the other side and that point of view, so not much going on there. And then what we're going to be doing now is just taking a little look at the back of the map, and we're actually where we started, because there are some other pretty cool spots. So actually if you do go in here, you can actually again jump. You could break that glass and go into the building from a different way if you want to be a little bit more of a flank router, stuff like that. So use that to your advantage. Sorry guys, got a bit of a cold. But anyway, so if you go over here and you actually jump onto this building, you have another good vantage point of seeing people coming either from behind you, from the cells, or from in front of you. So a lot of good spots on these maps. You just have to know where they are and find them. Like, so that's why I make the series, because it's my job to help you guys become familiar with the new maps and try to make you guys the best players that you can be on them as possible, because I want to try to help you guys play the maps and they are new. And what I do is try to analyze them, play them for a while, and try to see which spot is the best to use and what you can use for your advantage. And that's what I do tell you guys in these kinds of videos. But yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for Quarantine. If you did enjoy, please smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. I still have one more map yet to cover, and I believe that is, actually I'm not sure what it is, because I covered Quarantine, Overload, Fracture, oh yeah, Swarm. So I still have to cover Swarm. But guys, thank you for watching, take care, peace out.
Yeah!